Well, we're back in the world of NTW3 feud today, and today we do have another glorious 3v3 battle feud today, and we are looking from the French perspective here as we are watching as 1811, 8-point France from the Spanish campaign is marching towards his town. And today we do have facing up against the Frenchies here with the Ottomans, which I don't know which era it is. We have one of the Russia, the new Russias. I think this is 1814 Russia, and then we have way in the back we have, I think it's isn't it 1799 or something like that? It's like Russia and Austria, sort of combination going on here. As the Allies capture the farmhouse, I think the Ottomans put a little guerrilla unit in there to just basically try and hold it down, slow down the French and their allies. And their allies are today another Russian. Put it like that. We have some grenadier skirmishers here. I've never seen these guys before, but we have 1804 Russia, Kavaz Dunao. I don't know if I recognize that army before, but that's kind of a cool one. Never seen that one in action before, I don't think. And then we have 10-point France here at the back of the Austrian campaign, and they are bringing a lot of infantry, as you'd expect. These guys are a pretty spammy out army. They're bringing a lot of provisional infantry here. Can't form square, those guys, so they need to be careful. What do we have over here? We have some cuirassiers. Heavy cav is kind of key in this mod nowadays. And then we have chasseurs cheval and some more chasseurs cheval. Not really much in the way of cav. Only the 3 units. Not a lot. I always feel like force 5 is more of an ample amount these days. And we do have dragoons over here as well, setting up. And chasseurs cheval, and we've got some Neapolitan chasseurs cheval as well, so setting up over here. Looking fancy with their yellows and green uniforms, look very nice. But yes, if you guys are enjoying the NTW3 action and would like to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're on here to commentary support. As always guys, it's very much appreciated, all your love and support towards the channel. And yeah, it's definitely 1814. You can tell from the flag. The flag, when it has this white flag here, it's not the Russians surrendering, it's like an 1814 sort of era flag. Oh yeah, very, very cool. Easy way to tell, I guess, if you need to find out. But yes, thank you for all the support over the past week with the channel and the Discord and joining. We had a bit of a moment, we'll put it, with a hacker. And we've managed to sort it all out, and we're all back to sort of normal now, and I'm so glad it's over and done with, really. And where the heck is this Russian cav come from? Oh my gosh, this is 1804's Cossack cav, and they're being taken out by Cossack cav from that Austro-Russian, the Austro-Russian sort of army here. So yeah, Cossacks versus Cossacks, and now there's a lot of Cossacks are dashing off into this wood, and it seems like the coalition anyway have brought a lot more cavalry than the Imperials. They're all chasing down the routing cav. I think that's gone for good. Once a unit routes once, it usually never returns. We have lots and lots of dragoons back here. Oh my gosh, look at the cuirassiers as well. Yeah, 1814 can usually bring quite a lot for its buck. So yeah, it's a lot of nasty cav over here. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this one goes down. If this is all the infantry they have, there's not a lot of Russian infantry. It might be enough though. But the guns here are already firing. That one did though. Very strange, but the rest of them did in fact fire. And they're already pounding away onto the Spanish campaign over here. He's got up his Italian artillery by the looks of it. You can usually tell because they're in a more paler sort of blue colour, his light sky blue sort of colour. And they are already setting up here. French are pretty much set in, and we've got a cavalry fight. Look at this. Russia's got Hussars and Dragoons over here. They are hiding in the woods, and they are going to take out these Cossacks, and there you go. That was a nice little bait there from the Russian player, getting rid of that huge Cossack unit as well. That might return. It's still fairly healthy. That was, I mean, yeah, these Russian cav did very much overextend, but I guess it's better the Cossack was lost than anything else. And these guys are running a long way. They need to stop running. NTW3, big thing, don't run, just walk, sort of thing. It feels like a lot of new players here. This guy was just going to bolt across the entire battlefield to try and get his cav over there. Just best just wait, be patient. This Russian player will eventually commit his cav for something, and that is when you go and get him. Don't know what this Dragoon here is doing. There's a strange formation there for me. Look at this. Who trained you, soldiers? Very strange. But there you go. They're setting up now. Ottomans are appearing out on this flank. Again, they'll have lots of cavalry. The coalition clearly have brought lots and lots of cav. It's going to be how they're going to try and win this fight, I imagine. Just overwhelming cav numbers. And I wouldn't be surprised, yeah, if we see a big cav charge really here from the Ottomans. But yes, it seems like the French are going to dig in around this town here, which are already doing this three-pointer here. It's going to dominate this battlefield, it seems. And yeah, it seems though the French set up on this road. I would have thought they would have been in musket range, but maybe ever so slightly just out of it. Maybe they're just holding fire both sides. Maybe it's just an armistice. I don't know. Before the blood and guts start flying around. But yes, if you have any NTW3 battles that you want to send in as well, feel free to send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. My gosh, this poor unit was pounded here. Yeah, feel free to send them into my Discord. It's the best place to send them in. And you're more than welcome to come and just stop by if you just want to talk all things Total War as well. There you go, here it fires again. That's going to just start firing through here. That's what was hitting that unit there. So that cannon got the finest of angles. And I thought, there you go, yeah, the French come into range and they start firing some musket volleys. Get the first volley off on these Russians. These Jaeger here. Now we just have to wait to see who's going to make the first sort of major move. I feel like France is going to play quite defensive until its allies arrive, which they are very nearly here. I don't know why the French player is running through the forest to slow his men down, especially his provisional stuff. But yeah, he is on the way. And Russia is also moving through a forest. I guess maybe just keep his men concealed. I don't know. These grenadiers are just like, yeah. What is tired? Oh, Austria's got his horse artillery all the way up here. Did he run it up here? I think he must have. Okay. He's desperate to get over here to support against the Ottomans, I guess. But yeah, I guess Russia's just keeping his army concealed and hidden. There is a fight back here. Oh dear! Look at this. The Cossacks, there you go. They were patient and they managed to take out this 12-pounder artillery. That is a huge loss for the Russian player there. Yeah, this Austro-Russian army here, like 1799, did a very good job taking them out. Very nicely done. At least I think it's 1799. I might be wrong. Feel free to comment me or correct me in the comments. I always forget what year this one is. But it's certainly like Suvorov, so I always feel like it's 1799 or something like that. And yeah, here we go. I mean, France is just gonna sit quite happily and just duel in this forest, well, like on the edge of this forest with the Russians. Just don't blame them. Don't think really either side will lose too many men. A lot of Russians actually in this forest. Yeah. There's a lot being committed into that forest. I can't see at all any of the unit cards like in there. So I'm gonna have to just keep an eye on the minimap and just make sure that I'm not missing any major stuff happening. This cavalry also can be seen. This chasseur here. And we've got more artillery coming up. This is a 6-pounder horse artillery that Russia did manage to get through without being taken out by Cossacks. I'd put this down the road. Set this up down the road. These 2 horse artillery pieces. Let the French get out of there. You could just then dominate this road really. That'd be a nice little move there by the French. This front line here is getting pounded though. I mean, this poor unit here has already lost 20 men. I think that's from the Russian guns here that are just set up. They're pounding away. The Russian artillery doing their utmost to just try and weaken those French lines before they go in. Yeah, look at this. I mean, if you've got the French artillery down this road, look at the amount of infantry there is just stacked here waiting. I mean, some of these are grenadiers, I think. Usually you can tell if they've got like a little plume on their hats, or on their shakos, and some of these guys do. So I feel like some of them are grenadiers. And yeah, look at that, Russia's running back down that road because he's just seen the artillery getting into position. Or maybe it's just because the French are committing more troops here. That also is quite possible. There's a lot of provincial infantry sitting up here. Along with some squares. Which is good. They do need some squares for the French. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at this. Ottomans now coming forward. And it's there's actually a good amount of infantry here. I wouldn't say crack infantry. They look pretty crap if I do say so myself. Yeah, the Ottomans here are pushing forward relentlessly. The horse artillery, that's going to be firing like overtime right now. Got a pretty good line of sight down this road. You just start to fire at those poor Ottoman infantry there, and I think the Ottomans, I guess, just didn't realize how much was in front of them. And yeah, look at this huge flank that's coming right now. Austria is also over here, like the Austrian campaign France, and he's all the way over here trying to flank the Ottomans, but they're going to come in. This line infantry can form square. Will he form square though? No, he will not. He should be okay, I think. Actually, no, he will not. Oh god. Morale did jump down quite a bit, but he definitely didn't have to lose that many men if he just formed square. Would have been absolutely fine. The Jurassics here, I don't know what they were going to do. Whether they were going to go forward and counter that cav. Definitely not worth it. That tiny little cav unit, as you can see, taken out quite easily. Oh, we have the peasants going forward as well from the Ottomans. So they're going to step forward. They're literal, like, peasants. Men equipped with just pitchforks, as you can see here. They're going to send them in, go and get, like, I guess just block the volley fire from the French, and then just send in their infantry that's pretty good at melee, or send in cav, I guess. If these guys get into melee as well, that's even better, because that means the infantry can't form square. The cav does even better. But I imagine that is going to be what the strategy is here. I would be surprised if this is the only 2 peasant units that there are. They're probably dirt cheap, so you can probably bring plenty of them. But yeah, the Ottomans look like they are preparing for a bit of a rush. We have got some actual like janissaries back here. They are definitely janissaries. These also are janissaries if I'm correct. So these guys are actually some pretty decent infantry. These guys might be okay as well if I look. So he's kept these 3 in reserve, so presumably they are his more elite infantry that he wants to keep preserved. But yeah, these are like Balkan troops or something like that. They're okay by the looks of it. If I do sound slightly weird, by the way, it's either because I got a new mic, which I don't think sounds too different from the old one, to be honest, but more that I have a bit of a cold actually right now, and I just feel really bunged up. But I feel like I've got to get you guys some replays out, some battles. So I do apologize if I just sound like really like just bugged up. I do apologize. Oh my gosh, look at that. Russia is firing on its own men. That cav unit was done with. Just don't fire. You don't need to fire Russia. Not worth it. Yeah, there you go. I mean, he's going to be shooting a lot of his own dragoons now if he's not careful. Hold fire. Hold fire. Stop shooting, Russia. But he did actually take out that Cossack, which is good revenge for losing into the cavalry. Did he? Oh no. Where did this other horse artillery go? And it's been, by the looks of it, it's lost. It's gone, wherever it is, because the carriages are running for their lives. The guns, oh yeah, they're stuck here. So this is what he came for, the horse artillery. He did actually manage to get the carriages, to get the crew. And it looks like Russia, yeah, is going to be dueling off against another one of, another Russia, really. I mean, there will be Austrian troops maybe as well, but yeah, these are Russian, like, troops from the revolutionary era. As you can see, the old-fashioned shakos, the old-style hat. There are some Austrians back here. Looks like it's a grenadier unit. They're going into battle. Don't know if that's the general. That's why we can see him, but yeah, that's a bit. I think he might be a combat general, something like that. Cav setting up around here. This looks like Austrian hussars. I imagine most of the cav is going to be Austrian. The cav is pretty good. Yeah, they're like chevaliers or dragoons there. But yeah, Russia, it looks like he is going to be having a battle sort of in this forest. I mean, I would retreat just ever so slightly and give yourself a forest. The cav, no point in sending that up in there, even though it's hidden. I'm sure Russia knows that it's there. Like 1799 Russia knows it's there. I'm seeing a lot of Russias. There's a battle of 3 Russias here. What's the, oh, he actually, oh no, he put a grenadier skirmisher in there. Okay. That might be okay, actually, in combat. I don't know, really. Here we go, yeah. I mean, it seems like we're just kind of waiting for the first move to be made. Who's going to make it? Austria is edging forward. By Austria, I mean France, Austria. Not Austria, Austria. Sorry. If I confuse you, I do apologize. Oh, daring charge was made again by more Cossacks, and I think he has got the guns this time. By the looks of it, the guns are they're gone. So he fully got those this time. They've just not really defended their guns at all well. Like, they should have some cavalry by this instead of infantry behind it. Have cavalry behind your guns, then they can rush forward to deal with other cavalry. And then if infantry charge your guns, just use the cavalry to charge the infantry. Yeah, poor defending really from the guns from Russia. Like the first one, like his 12 pounder, he just kind of left behind because he's so slow. Then this one, he just kind of like just get charged. France again fighting down this road. Is he gonna? He could try and outflank here. Could Spanish France and try and go through the forest and flank 1799 here, but I think there is 1814 also in this forest as well. My gosh, these guys look beautiful. I do like this period of Russia. I mean, I don't know why. Like the green and the orange looks really nice. It does look good off. Quite the vibe. I can hear charging. Oh, and there you go, out of nowhere! We have Pavlov's Grenadiers going in, and they are going to try and charge down these, I think this is provisional infantry, yeah? And these are some of the finest Grenadiers around. And look at that, they are through, and I think... this is Chevaliers as well from Austria here, going in, and we have more Grenadiers coming in. These are Austrian Grenadiers. They're taking out some Russians that have been coming in over here to counter some Grenadiers. And that's, oh my gosh, there's a lot of Grenadiers going in now for both sides here. Russians versus Russians. And then a spattering of Austrians as well. Look at the drummer guy, he was badass. I don't know if you can see it. Stop moving, sir. It's not helping here. Look at the drummer guy, he's awesome. Yeah, there you go. 1804 Russia has actually countered that quite nicely. It looks like the Pavlov's Grenadiers were dealt with along with the Austrian ones. Now can they countercharge the side of these Austrians? Perfect time to do it now. With the French just gunning them down in front, just charging to the side. Or maybe not. Seems like he's changed his mind. I like how these Grenadiers, their hats aren't quite complete. I don't know what's happened there. It's strange, yeah, but look at this. I don't know why France entertained this fight. It's line infantry versus Grenadiers. Really, it should be, Russia going for a counter, flank to the side there. Yeah, nice. He sent both units in, which, to be honest, could be a bit of a risk. He might need that other unit somewhere else, but here we go. He's going to deal with these Austrian Grenadiers nicely. And then what else in this forest? Not much. I mean, that Chevalier disappeared somewhere. I don't know where to. More infantry. There's the general back here. Okay, there you go. That's their general. It's not a combat one. I did think that would be a bit strange. But there you go. He's doing stuff. Anything on this side? No, not yet. Actually, France dashing a lot of cav over. Don't know really where they're sending their cav. They need to spread it out so it's not so easy to focus down. Russia looks like he's about to throw cav into the forest. I don't know if it's really worth it. It seems like whatever was in there, which is just mainly Grenadiers, has all been averted. The danger is averted. And honestly, that could be 1799's sort of like magic card, really. Doesn't seem like he had any other sort of moves to make. He's still got cav, probably ample amount of cav. Russia's bringing over cavalry this way as well, by the way, 1814. Just Cossacks, by the looks of it, and a Dragoon unit. But they are shifting over this way. Whether now 1804 could be aggressive, I don't know. He definitely could certainly try and split the 1799 army in half here. Just try and go straight down the middle. I haven't seen any artillery for them either. So maybe just went artillery? Like without artillery? I don't know. It's a very strange move. I mean the French, they might just be shooting retreat men. Oh, I can hear a charge. Okay, it's the chasseurs. They're going in. I don't know what for. There's nothing up here. I think they're just shooting. Yeah, I think he was just. I don't know what he was going to go for actually. I think the French are just shooting routing men. I don't know. bit of a bizarre one what they're doing right now. We've got, oh, we have actually got a pretty chunky grenadier unit here. Look at this. Fyodor Lukov. He's doing stuff. Don't know what, but he's doing something. Oh, here we go. Turkey looked like he was about to go in. Changed his mind right at the last moment. Look, I think he was going to go for the guns. A Neapolitan once, and he did in fact fail. I don't know if this is actually an okay strategy to do. I'm pretty sure this is like banned by most people. Is like to have an infantry right on top of a gun like this. Because it makes the gun almost like impregnable to take out, if I remember. But yeah, look at this. Russia. No, sorry, Ottomans. I think they're just square testing to see what could square here. And, well, they weren't disappointed. Everything could square on this corner. Oh, gosh. And I think Russia might have desynced because Russia's just going in for an all-out charge here. Yeah, that was a mad charge there from from the Ottomans. Just charging straight into a square. And it should be repelled fairly easily now. Very, very easily. And here come the Ottomans. Moving forward, I don't know. Maybe they haven't desynced. I don't know. They are just charging forward a bit radically. Like running forward. I mean, if the peasants run in, probably not the end of the world. But yes, I wouldn't charge the infantry forward. Someone suggested these guys might have desynced there. Is a Russian an Ottoman cav. I don't know why I want to keep calling them the Russians. Ottoman cavalry has got in behind. What he's going to go for? This is Cuirassier here. Chesser. Oh, went for the Cuirassier. What a suicidal man. Yeah, I think Ottomans might have desynced. Russia's gone for a few charges while we've been occupied over there. The Ottomans are bringing up more infantry over here. Yeah, everything's running for the Ottomans. This is always a sign that they might have desynced. The Ottomans have got artillery. Point blank range though, shelling this building. And here we go, yeah. A charge into squares. And we're seeing a counter charge by the French. They're just charging the back of their own squares, so that can't be helpful either. And Dragoons are taking on what looks like Scipii cavalry here. And here we go. It's a huge charge though by the Ottomans, in fairness. Absolutely huge. Point blank range. Jesus. That was brutal. The cav there broke. I mean, they're sitting in their janistries. These guys are like provisional. They won't stand long. Look at this. Austria is just getting absolutely swamped. Maybe. No, I don't think it is AI actually. I just think he just charged everything, which is just a bizarre thing to do. Because AI won't usually pull out. Just stay in and carry on fighting. Dragoons going in, trying to hack and slash these Ottomans. The grand Ottoman assault, trying to hark back to the days of like 1600 when they dominated Europe. Yeah, they're engaged against a lot of yeah, look at that. As quickly as it started, it's over really. There actually wasn't a lot of cavalry, it seems, for the Ottomans. They didn't seem to have too much. They've still got some over here that could deal with these dragoons, I feel like. A general is dead already? Seriously? How do they get this general? Oh, the Russians are through. They've actually got the Austria's general. They could get the Russian one here as well. This dragoon's just gone straight down the road. You could get this general here, but he's going to go for infantry instead. That's a big loss there. He could have got Peter here. And now Russia's going in. It's an absolutely huge charge. Is this what their strategy was? I mean, it's not a bad idea as Russia. You've got pretty good melee units. And now also, yeah, the Cuirassiers in there. The French are trying to stop the Russians on this flank here with dragoons. And it's all going off really now. It seems like it's... There you go, another general dead. I think that is... Yeah, oh, the buildings come collapsing down. It wasn't even the cavalry. The buildings collapsed, and it's just fallen on top of the Russian general there, 1804. That is huge. So that leaves only Spain's general left, and I don't know where his is. But right now, he's stuck in the middle of a huge fight here. Really need to get these Cossacks out of here. They have won their fight. Get them out, though. going to just charge him in instead. I don't know if that's a wise idea, just charge infantry into Cossacks. What a chaotic fight. Seems like no one just wanted to shoot each other, and instead they're just going to go in for melee. There is Soult, the Spanish campaign general. And it seems like the Ottomans might be about to turn this around. Like, I mean, the cuirassiers are dealing with some janissaries, but it did honestly look like they might just turn that around. But they have just won with one provisional infantry and a cuirassier, and have managed to turn this around. Ottomans are still over here though, bothering the squares here. This is still Austria as well. And Russia, yeah, again, the charge from Russia, as quickly as it started, it's kind of over. I don't know whether he bought lots of grenadiers. He should send these guys flanking into the side of the French, like when they had the chance. He's still got some units here. I don't know, it seems like, I don't know what's happened here. Like, these are some strange formations being done.
Our men are running for.
Seems like everyone seems to keep activating their men, just telling them to charge in. Again on this side here. More bayonet charging going in. This is all Austria now going in. With a bayonet charge, they're routing more of the Austrian and Russia, who have both lost their general. What is going on? This is one of the maddest battles I've ever seen. It really is. What is the tactics here? Just to charge in everyone's grenadier here, which I just said earlier. Like Lukov here, big unit of grenadiers. Can he get some work done? Without that general, they might just break. There you go, they did just break instead. Honestly, I feel like the Russians and the French are doing a pretty good job. They kind of pushed back the first Austrian wave. I don't know how it's all gone so wrong. I mean, France, Austria's got troops all over the place. His micro must be pretty damn either good, or it's costing it by having his troops everywhere. He's not got much left now with his army kind of disintegrating. Russia is trying to hold on over here. He should just retreat to the forest. Just get back, use the forest for cover. And there's a few Austrian units here that have engaged. There you go. As soon as one unit of Russians break, the next one's kind of influenced and starting to get scared as well. The musketeers here trying to do their bit. Keep firing, men! Send these men hacking! There you go. Also doesn't help that with morale when you just charge your men around. Yeah, it seems like France is going to win here, but they're not going to win over here against 1799. That is for sure. They sort of recovered the line here. Spain has done its bit and recovered the line. We got more infantry engaging down here. Russia 1814 sending in more troops. It's going to actually pincer this poor Frenchy unit here. The 116th line getting squished. They should rout the French there. Being surrounded usually is a bad sign. And then once they've done that, if they can reform up, they can turn this French flank here. France needs to start thinking about retreating. They still have the cuirassiers, which is good. I don't know really what Russia's got left. Really just guns and a smashing of infantry here and there. It's just all-out charge just did not work. On the other hand, though, this one did work. And it's still kind of working. Mainly because Russia just refuses to retreat. I mean, he's routing the odd unit here and there himself. He's doing an okay job. And now he's going to counter-charge? Okay, that's bold. These Russian infantry are not going to stand a chance against their own kin. I mean, there's so many names I could name this, this replay now. Just utter madness. Huge Ottoman charge. Russian Civil War. Name anything like that. Still got some grenadiers as well, like Austrian grenadiers. These guys must be knackered. I think they've done a lot of running around of these players. They're definitely newer players, I feel like. They're just running troops all over the place. Oh. There you go, the French, as soon as they get into contact, they break. Oh, Russia still has one unit alive over here. It's still got his hussars. They might rout this Russian infantry. Or not. It actually looks like the cavalry might lose. Oh my gosh, yeah. What happens when you have no general? Cavalry start losing to infantry. France over here, seems like he managed to sort of pacify 1814. Yeah, definitely I don't actually think that anyone crashed. I just think they just decided to go for all-out ballsy charges. I mean, the Ottoman one, it could have definitely been done a little bit better. Like, I feel like they could have sent in their peasants first, let them go in, and then just send in the cav. Like, they could have definitely just charged straight into, like, the provincial infantry and just try to take them out. Because I feel like, if you know, like, 1811, let's say 1809, like Austria, you know that this line is probably mainly made up of provincial infantry. They cannot hold against a cav charge. Goons here getting killed off. They charged. Oh, they got him for the guns. That's why. Yeah, look at this cav. It's all tired. And the guns are gonna get taken out. Now I just need to mop up some generals, and there's some more artillery here. Okay, finally I found 1799's artillery. It's all over here for some reason. Why did he not support his own army? I mean, he didn't need it. He won his fight, really, but kind of a bit weird. A weird one for sure. And now he's off running into the forest, chasing down Russians and Frenchies. If he turns quickly and starts to try and mop up some of these units, he could maybe make a difference here. 1814 losing a very precious Dragoon unit there to the 16th line. They held the Oise. They held their line there. Very, very nicely done. Yeah, it seems like it's a bit of a mop-up now for both sides until they both kind of just, like, rebuild the lines. So, I mean, really 1799, Russia here, and Russia and Austria just turn around, face off against 1811 Spain. But it seems like both sides are quite happy right now, just running down enemy troops. So I'll see you guys in a moment. I'm going to make a quick cut, and we'll see when they saw like the lines form up against each other. So I'll see you guys then. So here we are, and they finally made a decision to actually face off against each other now. 1811 is dealing with what is left of this Russian force, and they've really stretched out their lines here. Definitely is not what I would be doing. You kind of need a bit more of a column formation. But yeah, seems like 1799 Russia, he's forming up here, he's getting ready to go. Still some of Austria alive as well, which is good to see that he's managed to survive. He's also, oh no, we've got some Neapolitan like cavalry back here. They're still very tired, they need to rest up. But it seems like it's just maybe a little too much here for the Austrians. They've actually got their gun crew way over here for some reason. I guess abandoned their guns. Got some Jaegers as well, might as well get them into the front lines. But yeah, France is now just going to be able to flank around here, shoot these guys in the back. I don't know if this, like, what's happening to 1799 here. It did an okay job. I wouldn't say a good job, but did an okay job. Oh, and the Ottomans are here as well, hiding in this forest. He's really trying to put, like, use his grenadiers to great effect. Gets a good charge off here into the side, maybe. Oh, jeez, yeah, the grenadiers not happy. Not happy at all, but yeah, as you can see, the French flank around here just does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And now I guess they're just going to kind of just mop them up in this forest. There's actually a lot of coalition left. The coalition are in the red. There's actually a lot of them left, I think. Well, I think they're in the red. Actually, they might be in the blue. At the coalition. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that unit there very much is coalition. That's Ottomans, and they've got units all over the place for some reason. Yeah, the Ottomans have somehow managed to cling on to life. I don't know quite how they did it, but they are still alive. What is this over here? Neapolitan's going against some Jaegers. It's a nice, easy kill for them. Well done. Again, more cav coming in here. The Chasseurs Cheval of Aragon, they're going in, taking out the Ottoman infantry here. And it looks like the cavalry, well, not cavalry, sorry, the general is dead now for 1799 as well. So that should be a mass rout, really. We'll just go back to sort of fast forwarding. But there you go, guys. Today we didn't have I wouldn't say the greatest of NTW3 battle. I don't think it was anything to talk home about. It was a interesting one to see. A lot of charging took place. I don't think that's It kind of sometimes can work, but I feel like if you're gonna try to do it like a big charge like that, you got to try and charge down the line. They just kind of just charge into the line. Kind of got hit pretty hard by the French, probably from musket volleys, and also the cavalry. Did a really good job and sort of supporting French interest there. Cuirass is still alive here, trying to do their bit. They're exhausted, poor guys. This is like one unit over here, and that is it. That's the final unit that the coalition still have. Is the random Russian unit here is going to start shooting at the French that are retreating. How dare they shoot them? The cowards! But yeah, it's been an interesting one, that's for sure. I mean, like I was saying, I feel like if they were going to try and do this attack, they should have had some infantry here, maybe, and then like, or just charge straight down them. Like, I don't know. Like, certainly the Russians on the flank, they should have just not charged head on. It looked like it was pretty painful. Ottomans definitely could have done a charge if they had a screen with trash infantry. And there you go. That is the battle. It seems as though the final unit there was mopped up, which is good to see. So hopefully I put up the end results for this one. This was sent by Cyrus the Great, who was playing as the Austria campaign, so 1809 France. So well done to him and to everyone else that took part. I certainly think there was some more like inexperienced players in this one. Some very strange sort of strategies. But it certainly was a fun one, that was for sure to check out. And I guess gives you guys that maybe don't play NTW3 a little bit more of an idea of what to do. And for those of you who do play plenty of NTW3, it'll be a bit of entertainment to just watch the absolute chaos and carnage that takes part in this one. But here we go, we got the unit stats for Cyrus. He got 283 kills with his chasseur. It did very well. His line infantry, 192 kills, 146, 133 kills. His provisional infantry getting 119, is pretty good. And then the rest of his infantry kind of just drops off. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support if you want to see more NTW3 action. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.